Good morning, everybody. This episode is brought to you from our fine friends at Skoni. That's SKONI.com. Skoni, spikeless golf shoes, the ultimate blend of style, comfort, and functionality. Perfect for an on and off the course, redefining golf footwear and innovative design, exceptional performance, and all day comfort. And because you are a wonderful member of our podcast family, you are able to get 15% off when you check out at Skoni. Once again, Skoni, that's SKONI.com. Let's take a look at I always got something new. I love their shoes. And I know that our viewers like their shoes. They got women's stuff. They got some really funky stuff. I really like it a lot. What are the saddle ones? Oh, those are sharp. I like those. I bet you they're breathable too because of that fabric that they have. Those are kind of old fashioned. I kind of like those. I don't know. But that's fantastic. And it looks like you'll be able to get 20% off too instead of the 15. So check them out. I'm not sure which one's going to be better for you, but welcome today, everybody. It is Friday, August 22nd, 2025. TGI Friday. Remember that was a big thing? That was actually a really horrible movie back in the 70s. It's got to be like 1978 or that, to be honest with you, if I remember correctly. The one interesting thing in it is that there was a huge hit by Donna Summer because it was set in a by the way, all the comments and statements by Eddie Buffalo are purely for entertainment purposes. Donna Summer, she was like a diva in a like discotheque, all the cheesy stuff from the 70s, when I was a kid. And her song that got really huge, probably made more money than the movie did, was Last Dance, Last Chance for Love. I know I'm a horrible singer, but you get the idea of it. So what's everybody doing this weekend? I'd love to see in the comments. My Buffalo Bills have their last preseason game on Saturday, so I'm sure the starters are not going to start, which I'm so okay with. But weather's getting a tiny bit cooler here in Texas. It's been in the mid 80s, which is kind of a nice little break, from the 90s and like the 101 I see on my car, which I didn't even think my thermometer went up that high on my car. I think the highest I've seen when I was leaving my garage one day, I looked down and it was 109 on my car, which was just ridiculous. So I want to get back to what we do on our Friday shows, and that is talking about movies, music that are coming out this week. And then I usually do a spotlight on either a TV show or a movie. And let's get started with the new movies coming out this week. Now, it's funny. It's like they call it the dog days of summer. Why do they call it dog days? I like my dogs. And I don't know what they have to do with summer. They hate summer. They're so hot and sweaty. So a lot of new stuff is not new again, Weapons, I heard that's really good. I haven't had a chance to see it. Free Career Friday, I did watch a screener of it, and it was not good at all. It's a whole lot of nothing. If you saw the first one with your kids or you remember seeing it when you were younger, yeah, you've seen enough of it. Nobody too. I have the screener sitting there. I have not touched it yet because I haven't been in the mood for it. So I'll try to watch it this weekend, and maybe we'll do a review of it on Sunday. Fantastic Four. People are beating this movie up pretty good, but it was okay. I don't think it was that bad, Bad Guys 2, sequel to the animation from a couple of years ago, The Naked Gun. Like I said, I trashed The Naked Gun because if you saw the previews and you saw the commercials, you saw the best parts of the movie. I'm really surprised at that. Superman is still out, but it's already streaming. So that's kind of same thing with Jurassic World. Like I said, Jurassic World, I really had no interest in seeing it. And it was really good, actually. Shin Godzilla, I'm sure my son's going to be real excited about that. That's Kevin Buffalo. He's a huge Godzilla fan. F1 the movie, I started it and I stopped. Not that because it was bad, it's just I wasn't really getting into it. You know what I mean? So, and then speaking of my son Kevin, I remember taking him to this movie when it came out originally, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in the Half Shell, Turtle Power. And oh, we already have people texting me and doing my show. I know that they're not watching because they would know I'm doing my show. And then How to Train Your Dragon, I guess that's doing really well. I'm gonna have to eventually watch that movie Sketch. I like the premise of it. It's about a little girl that has a sketchbook and the creatures come to life, which I thought was pretty interesting. A lot of horror movies coming out. Looks like Smurfs, that's been out for a while. Short Game, Lilo and Stitch. Like I said, good for them. You know, Disney finally got it right. They took a cartoon and they pretty much duplicated in live action. Everything. Have you seen that one? You've seen it with your kids. You definitely, it's pretty entertaining. I know they're already working on a sequel. Mission Impossible, I say Mission Impossible. Why? There's been so many of these movies. It's like, I'm okay. I am super excited to see this, and it has not come to Dallas that I know of. Is Dogma Resurrection. They are re-releasing Dogma, and there was so much controversy back in the day. But I have to say that was one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies. Ilio, another Disney Pixar that did not do well at all for whatever reason. It used to be Disney could put out anything and make money, and people are being a little bit, more careful with their money. Karate Kid Legends. Why? Once again, why another one? I don't get it. I do want to check out Eddington. It's a very interesting premise. The premise is these two fellas are going against each other as mayor, and it's during the pandemic, so I'm going to have to check that out. 28 years later, I remember going to see the first ones. Ballerina. It's been out for quite a bit. It is like a shoot. It's like a shoot 'em up, but it's like I don't want to call it a sequel. It's just like based on the John Wick series. You know what I mean? So that's kind of interesting. I think that's about it on the movies. Everything else, I don't see anything else really great on here. Life of Chuck, I know in early September, Spinal Tap 2 is coming out. So that's either going to be really good or really, really bad. I saw, look at, they're even re-releasing The Black Swan because the big stars that are in it. I mean, I already saw the video with Elton John. He's playing piano and he's singing one of their songs, which is just flipping ridiculous. So, and in September, we're going to be cranking it up to 11 because we can, and checking out Spinal Tap. I'm sure I'll be doing a review of that movie too. So let's talk about music this week. And I don't think I'm going to be spending a whole lot of time on this, and I haven't heard of half of these people. Okay, I'm old, Hyper Youth, Starline, Baby, we see Mom, Connor Gray. I've heard Connor Gray. I'm just going to keep on going until I find something that I know, and it's taking me a minute because I don't see anything. So you can just read along as we're going here. Look at that heavy metal band Beast. The Aces, I kind of like their cover. It's kind of like a whole Saturday Night fever vibe, you know. Uh, Brad McKenzie, Freakout City. I love the graphics on some of these on some of this artwork, and it's amazing. I mean, and I really appreciate it because I know how hard it is coming up with good thumbnails for the show. Like I really didn't like the one today, but choices I had weren't really great either. So Juicy, come on, let me know at least one band that has music coming out this week. Oh yay, Street Sex, great name of band. There we go. Kerosene Heights. No. I got nothing, guys. I am too old when you start looking at the new music and you're like, what the hell is all this? So yeah, we're gonna end that part of the show and talk about our second sponsor of the day. And that is your trusted advisors at EBI Agency. Welcome to our herd. We are here to treat our clients like family and get them exactly what they need. Like Donnie Lowe says, it's not one size fits all. What do we do at EBI Agency? We're hiring a ton of people right now because we're growing by leaps and bounds. We sell annuities. We sell life insurance, whole and term. We sell pet insurance, and we will just look over what you have and advise you on what way to go. If you want to take our advice, great. If not, we still leave as friends. We had a meeting yesterday, and I'm pretty excited to say that as long as I've done my homework, we are going to be able to start offering small business insurance to business people. So asset and wealth management, final consultation, financial checkup, come work with us, and a little bit about us, who we are, get to know us. We pride ourselves on treating all of our clients like family. Purchasing financial products can be stressful. We want to take all the stress out of your decision. We also want to educate with over 2,200 videos created to educate and entertain. Just click on the microphone. And sometime this weekend, we are actually going to hit 2,300 videos posted on YouTube. So I'll probably be talking about that on Monday. But check us out. You can go to ebiagency.com, which is the website you're looking at right now. You can email us at eddiebuffaloinsurance@gmail.com. And you can also call our hotline, which is 430-242-1006. So, I think that I should start working for this company because I really enjoy all their shows, and that's Apple Plus. Friends and Neighbors was fantastic. The morning show is coming out with another season. And Seth Rogen, he is really doing a deep dive into Apple Plus shows. His show that was on late spring to early summer, the studio, he played a studio head. I love that show. I look forward to seeing it every week because it was just ridiculous. And this show started in 2023 that I have up on the screen now, and that's Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne in a show that's called Platonic, about friends that are not great people, but the comedy between them is just flipping ridiculous. And I gotta say, he looked kind of, I don't know, something about Seth Rogen's look in this. He just looked odd to me in this movie, but very comical. And the show that I watched yesterday, the latest episode, was just absolutely ridiculous because he's getting married to this woman, and the Rose Byrne character is their wedding planner. And it's just one crazy thing after another. And I would love to show a clip from it, but I can't. I want to see if I can find the cast here. That's what I want for. Cast and crew. There we go. Because you're going to know a lot of the people that have been in the episodes this year. Okay. Seth Rogen, of course, that's the main character. Rose Byrne, the other main character. All those writers. Wow. Okay. Trying to see the names of people would know, but I'm trying to go a little bit slow here. Adie Bryant. God, she was a riot when she was on SNL. I really enjoyed her. She was a funny girl. And I'm trying to find the gentleman that Sam McMurray plays Hank. Oh my God. Ridiculous. He is just a riot. And I don't want to spoil this week's episode, but all I got to say is I'll keep an eye out for you. And if you see the episode, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I just wanted to get on and try to get back in the swing of things on our Friday shows. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank everybody so much for spending time with me here on Friday. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend with your friends and family. Keep safe out there, whatever you do. Yeah, one thing about living in Texas, I always feel like summer's never ending because the weather is just usually fantastic until November. And then we end up getting the rainy season in January, late January, early February. So I love my adopted city. I am now a Texan, which yeehaw, can you tell my Texas accent? No, you can't. You can't. But like I said, have a wonderful weekend. Whatever you do, or you like Big Ed used to say, my dad, go outside and get the stink knocked off you. I'm going to end the show like we end every other show. If you enjoy working with people that are just like you, have the same values that you do, have the same passion for life, and love your family as much as we do ours, we are definitely the people you want to meet and do business with. You can reach us at ebiagency.com. You can email us at eddiebuffaloinsurance@gmail.com, and our hotline is 430-242-1006. Once again, thank you for joining us. I'll probably do a show on Sunday talking about what they did in the box office and anything else that has happened in the world. And Donnie Lowe is still on special assignment. He's coming home late Sunday. I don't know if he'll be on the show Monday or not, depending how tired he is. And just remember, life is definitely worth living. You just got to keep on fighting, baby. Everybody have a wonderful day. Take care now.